channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Ulysses Jr. and whether or not this guy is natural as he states he is, or is he enhanced. This guy's about 5'10", about 210 pounds. Well, he naturally fits the bill for being in the natural realm as far as the height and size proportions are concerned. But is this guy natural? And you can look at his body fat is about 5%, and this guy pretty much maintained this 5% body fat. Pretty much, I'm not going to say 5% because I've seen him kind of like shallow out a little bit, but he maintains a very low percentage of body fat year round. The guy is on a constant diet, and he's constantly keeping his weight to a bare minimum. If you look at Ulysses, you'll see that he's one of those ectomorphs, and he's one of those small people that's pretty much hard gainers, if you ask me. The guy he's not a mesomorph, because you can look at the way his body is made and see that he is geared toward that small, petite type of body style. Now, when you look at the amount of detail that his body have, his detail is light years ahead of that of which a natural person would be. So even though the guy fits the bill as far as the height and weight for having, you know, extraordinary amount of detail in his body, the guy have too much detail in his body to be a natural person. Because being natural, the one thing that you would have a issue with is trying to keep your body from holding water. And the only way that you can combat that is through some type of enhancement. And yeah, this guy definitely, in my opinion, is using something to maintain his body to this proportion, and to have the amount of development on such a small frame, and to be claiming natural is, you know, pretty much, you know, out there. It's like I said before, you know, these guys do actually work for what they build, but the top side of this is that they have increased stamina, increased endurance, so that it's easy for them. It's easier for them to maintain a high level of conditioning. You understand what I'm saying? So with you being natural, there's no way you can even match this guy's endurance in the gym and his stamina in the gym, because he's probably twice the endurance level, and some of them 3 times the endurance level of a normal person. So you can't outdo him as far as in the gym is concerned, because your natural body is going to get tired a lot faster. As you can see with Will Smith here, he's working out with this guy, and the difference in the two physiques is night and day. Will Smith, a natural person, working off his own energy levels, and you got Ulysses Jr., who's light years ahead of him, whose conditioning is, you know, off the charts. Not because he's not working, but he has the help that you don't have to do the work a lot more efficient. So that saying where they always are talking about, give me a second, I ain't hadn't hit this coffee yet, I got to hit it. I can feel my hip. But anyway, you can see the difference in the two frames between him and Will Smith. And you know, you always get that saying that, yeah, they may be taking gear, but they still have to work. That's true. But when you have enhanced endurance, enhanced stamina, also with enhanced ability to gain muscle easier than that of a normal person, then you can't go around telling people that you're natural and having them do these workout regimens that you do, which is gonna end up injuring them and blowing them out the water because they don't have that stamina to keep up with them. And then we're back to the part where a normal person who would normally look good in the gym is not feeling good about themselves because they're looking at this guy who's saying he's natural and they can't keep up with what he's doing. Even a guy of his same age and have no time to and all the time in the world to work out in the gym. You know, let's say the time in the gym is the same, you know, on both people. Then the natural person still would not be able to match this guy because of the increased endurance and the increased stamina. So that's why, you know, I'm always talking about whether or not people are natural or not, to keep those natural people confident enough to stay in the gym and work out and know that they are doing good, rather than comparing themselves against somebody who's enhanced and claiming the title of being natural, because that's where the money is. That's where the illusion come from. These type of people, they get these high-paying sponsors because they have exceeded the levels of a normal person, and they want to sell that product to you as something that's not, and that's natural. Anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.